Warriors and the Broncos used to have some really, really good battles. What did you do to Francis Meli? Because, mate, did you date his sister or did you steal his food? Like, what happened there? Because every time
I don't know why you bring that up, because I've had to have...
He found it every game.
Mate, I had to have years of therapy because of that. I didn't sleep at night. And you know what the funny thing is, I remember thinking, like when he retired, I remember, because, mate, honestly, I used to hate playing the Warriors. Like it was, mate, sometimes it was almost like terrifying because, like, mate, I remember that, you know, Monty Beetham, Owen Guttenbeil, Logan Swan, Jerry Sisu, mate, there was just a whole host of, like, Ali Lauati, like, they were beasts, mate, and they were scary men, like, and, mate, when I played the Warriors, I made sure I ran extra hard because I knew, mate, if you didn't, you were going to get leveled. But anyway, going back to the Francis Meli, mate, holy moly, I've never been hit so hard by him. He would get me every time.
I know.
And I remember when he retired, I was like, you beauty, like, how good's this? And then we run out, and there's Manu Vadavai. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And, mate, he got me a few times too. And it's just – so that's why I joined him in the end. I was like, no, bugger this. I'm just going to go and play for him.
Join him.
Far out. Yeah, but, mate, they – like – the Warriors back then would always, for some reason, mate, they could be on the bottom of the ladder, play the Broncos, and, mate, they would just turn it on. Like, there's some games I remember getting beaten by those guys. There was one at QE2 one year, mate. Like, it was, I think, Ali Lauati, it was like Michael Jordan playing footy, mate. He was just unbelievable. And once they started, mate, you couldn't stop them. They were just, far out. Like, terrifying sometimes, mate. It really was. It was probably the only time as a footy player I'd sort of feel intimidated playing against the Warriors.
Those days were awesome for us, though. I mean, I was at the game at QE2 where Sione Faumawina threw the pass over his head.
Yeah, that's right.
Playing basketball.
Yeah. Mate, I remember we played him. Sorry to go back to. I remember when we got a Shane Webke and Villasani got in all blue. We played him. Mate, that was terrifying that day. Like, far out. Like Monty and Arwen and, like, mate, those blokes were just seeing blood, and it was, mate, it was holy. And then you got the Warriors crowd on top of that. Like, you're sort of sitting in the stand. You got blokes with tattoos on their face, and it's pissing down rain, it's cold, it's dark. It was just, mate, it was terrifying.
There's footage of that brawl on YouTube if you want to relive that moment as well.
I don't want to relive it, mate. As I said, it's cost me a fortune for therapy the last 20 years. So, yeah.